Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Winthrop B. Williams. Tonight, Dr. Chris Salvino, the Republican challenger, will debate incumbent Harry Mitchell, representative of the 5th Congressional District, on the issue of employment. Dr. Salvino is a practicing trauma surgeon, jet-rated pilot, and father of 2. He was a lieutenant colonel in the Air Force and served as an F-15 flight surgeon. He is a citizen candidate, one who will help put the FAC on course, then return to the full-time practice of medicine. Harry Mitchell currently represents the 5th Congressional District in the House of Representatives. He has shown up to support the administration 81% of the time in voting for major legislation such as the stimulus and health care bills. Representative Mitchell, you voted for bigger government when you supported the 2009 stimulus bill and Obamacare, among other Democrat proposals. How do you explain your voting record for adding federal government jobs instead of jobs in the private sector?
Here from the old razzle-dazzle, razzle-dazzle.
Dr. Salvino, what should the government be doing to help create jobs?
Governments don't create jobs. Let's get government out of the way of the private sector.
Congressman, can you give an example of any efforts on your part to reduce the burden of government on the private sector?
Give 'em an act with lots of flash in it, and the reaction will be passionate.
Dr. Salvino, as representative, how do you intend to grow real jobs in the economy?
Winthrop, it's simple. More regulations and higher taxes are going to drive jobs overseas or allow many companies to go out of business. In fact, right here in Scottsdale, a company called Microsemi will send 300 white-collar jobs overseas next April to Malaysia. We can't allow this to continue. It's simple, really. We must reduce the corporate tax rate and eliminate or reduce these stifling regulations.
Representative Mitchell, instead of encouraging job growth, you concentrated last year on supporting the Employee Free Choice Act, which eliminates the secret ballot in union voting. Instead of focusing on growing unions, wouldn't it make more sense to encourage employers to grow their businesses with lower taxes and fewer regulations, as Dr. Salvino suggests?
Razzle-dazzle them, and they'll never catch wise.
Dr. Salvino, once elected, how will you stay in touch with your constituents?
That's a great question. I've already started doing that now. We've hosted 8 town halls on issues from border security, healthcare, jobs, and the economy. I will continue that through the primary general election and then into Washington. In addition, we've begun setting up citizen advisory boards. For example, we have one now with the Tea Party leaders that will continue to host Tea Party leader citizen advisory board groups into the future.
Thank you, Dr. Salvino.
Thank you.
Representative Mitchell, if you're watching, rewind and take some notes. You've just learned how a true citizen candidate proposes to serve the voters at CD5. Perhaps it's a sign from above.